Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a first impressions on the Makeup Revolution Enchanted palette, which is this palette right here. It retails for $15 and I got it through the Makeup Revolution website. If that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. We're going to get into it right now. This palette comes in tin packaging. As you can see, it's got a nice big mirror. Comes with these 15 pans of eyeshadow. It definitely has a lot of like cooler smoky tones over here, and while these tones over here do look a little bit more warm, they definitely still are on the cool side of the spectrum. I will insert some swatches so you can see what those look like, and then we're going to get into this look right here. Okay, so this is the swatches of the entire palette. As you can see, you've got some really beautiful like shimmery shades down here. Let me keep that in frame for you. You've got this nice lavender shade. The black is more of like a gray. It's like a deep gray. And then you have these really pretty like olivey grungy greens over here and some browns. So definitely a really pretty color story. Okay, so now that you've seen what the swatches look like, let's get into this look. I'll be using this Revolution eyeshadow palette, which you can see comes in this really pretty tin packaging. When you open this up, you do get a mirror, but then you also get these really, really pretty shades. And I'm definitely going to be going in with some of these shades over on this side because I want to make kind of a smoky blue look. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with Storm, which is this purple color, and I'm going to kind of buff that into the upper part of my crease. I actually tried filming this video yesterday and I got so sick in the middle of filming and had to stop. So this is technically my second impression, not my first impression. But if you guys didn't know already, my family got sick with COVID and it has been a really rough couple of weeks here. So, glad to finally be trying to get back to filming. Although I think my allergies this morning are making my eyes water, so still not winning yet. Alright, and just gonna buff through some of those lines here. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is take this inky blue shade right here and we're going to go in and kind of define that into the crease. Because I want it to be prominent in the crease, but I don't want it to completely overtake the purple, so I need a much smaller brush. So for this, I'm using just this random Morphe kind of pencil brush, just to kind of get the shade placed exactly where I want it and not let it ride up too high. I was really excited about this palette when I saw it because a lot of companies were doing Halloween releases, but a lot of them were very like generically the same, like bright red and bright yellow and things like that. But I wanted something that was like fall tones, that was more like grungy, but not necessarily like warm tone grungy, because I feel like there's a lot of that out on the market. And then this came along and it's like, really like more cool toned. Like you have so much like cool toned stuff going on over on this side, and even these like warmer tones over here, like they're browns but they're not like orangey browns, you know. So when I saw this one and I saw it was like 15 bucks, I was like, you know what, let's give it a try. Let's see what this thing can do. So I'm glad I got a chance. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with a flat packing brush. I'm going to go into Sable, which is the like grayish black here. That looks pretty. Okay, and you can see that really like smoked out the outer V for me. It's not a true black, like I think it's like a deep dark gray. I wouldn't necessarily call it like a black because I don't think that's how it comes across, but I think it's black enough that it gives like a really good look. The next thing that I want to do is grab a glitter primer, which I think I have. Yeah, I have the NYX glitter primer that I'm going to use, and I'm going to then top that with this bluish shade called Haze, which is like a black based blue glitter shade. So I think that'll be really pretty. Alright, let's get in there with that shade before it sets. I'm just going to use my finger for this part. So you can see it's just this really pretty like sapphire blue shimmer color. This color is really pretty. Wow. Okay, and you can see that that just gives like a really pretty blue reflect on the lid. Like I think it's like smoky and dark, like sunset dusk kind of vibes, without being like your traditional just like black smoky eye. So I like that a lot. I'm gonna take the glitter primer and throw a little bit more glitter primer into the inner corners. Because I know I want to punch those up with a nice silvery shade here. And I'm going to go in with the shade Frost right here and pop that on the inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. This is about as far as I got yesterday when I got sick doing this video. And when I applied the Frost shade down initially, it was not this vibrant. So I really think that this shade in particular benefits from having a little bit of glitter glue on the inner corner, just so that you can really like punch up that color and make it look really vibrant. Okay. Now I want to go through and smoke out the lower lash line, so I'm going to take a combination of Storm and inky to do that. Woo! Wow, I have allergies. That just made everything worse. My eyes want to water so much. Okay, and then I'll grab a little liner brush just to go in with that inky shade so we can keep that really close to the lash line. Okay. So that's kind of where I want to stop with the eyeshadow. So I made an order from Makeup Maniacs, and I ordered the Strawberry Lemonade palette because I was eyeing this up in a purchaser pass, if you guys remember. And when I saw it, I was just like, ooh, that's so cute for summer. Like, I really like that. And I ultimately didn't make a purchase, but then this palette went on sale for $10, and I was like, oh, $10 you say. So I made an order. And in addition to that order, I ended up picking up one of their little loose highlighters, which I'm usually not a fan of loose highlighters, but this one was so special that I was like, yes, I need this. And it's called Mirage, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Like, I don't know if it will capture on camera, but it's like a lilac to green shift. And it just looked so pretty, I had to have it. And then the owner was nice enough to just toss in an extra little, like, loose glitter for me, so I'll have to find something to do with that. Yeah, so I wonder if I swatch it out, you can definitely see the shift, but where this is like glowing really brightly in my lights, just know that it's like a vibrant lime green. Like, it's really pretty. So I wanted to use this as my highlighter for today because I thought it would be fun to go with this kind of like spooky look that I have going. I'm gonna take, it's actually a Tweezerman like fluffy brush. Normally I would use something a little bigger for highlight, but because this is such a special color, I want to really make sure that I pinpoint it in the right spots. Oh gosh. And you can see, can you see? I think you can. This highlight definitely comes off as like a greeny gold, kind of like olivey gold color. So it is really pretty. And then when it doesn't have the direct light, it definitely looks a little bit more like lilac-y, so very, very pretty. How's that? Alright. So now that I've gotten a chance to try the highlighter, I'm going to step off camera. I'm going to apply some lashes, some mascara, maybe some eyeliner, and then I'll come back on for my final thoughts. Now that you've had a chance to see this look, I definitely think that the palette is really nice. I think the mattes are really blendable and they go on really smoothly. I think the shimmers are nice as well, and they chose some really beautiful colors for the shimmers. However, I do think you would be benefited by using a glitter glue instead of just applying them dry, because I think the glitter glue allows the vibrancy that you see in the pan to be a little bit more apparent on the eyes. For this look, after I did the demo portion, I did finish it off with the Sabbath eyeliner from Urban Decay, which is one of their 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. I used the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and then I used the lashes in the style Detox from my Kinder Lashes box, which is a subscription service. I'll leave some information down below about that. But I think that's pretty much it for this look. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you think of this. It's kind of like a fall, spooky, Halloween kind of vibes look for me. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm going to catch you in my next video.